Hi and hello, Let's Play fans, it's your old pal Berg787 back with some more Total War Rome 2 Divided Empire DLC, playing on Legendary difficulty as Gallic Rome. Okie dokie, new recording session. So, what was I doing? No, one thing, I know what I was doing. One thing I was thinking of, like, last night, after I finished recording, was I tend to, if you've noticed, with Rome, but in general, I like to find like an army setup that I like for each faction, and then kind of stick primarily with that, and obviously have siege engine army separate. But I was thinking I might make a little bit of a tweak when I get the chance when fighting these horse heavy, especially like horse skirmisher heavy factions, in the fact that I actually might end up taking more bows. Can I actually get some bows here? Yeah, okay, so I might actually take more bows, or ranged, full stop, because they are quite handy against stinking skirmishers, horse skirmishers. Because they don't really have much in terms of infantry, and the infantry they do have is turd. Persian spearmen, turd. Even these guys are pretty turd. And they're like, probably their best. They sound like they should be their best. But anyway, so, yeah. I think I might do that. But anyway, that's just something. I'm not going to, like, now start, like, disbanding and changing things drastically, but just as I go along, especially in this part of the world, I'm thinking of changing that. You actually would do very well to pick up some some skirmishers, or rather some bowmen, instead of having these shitty slingers. They're not super shitty. I mean, I can just dump them off into this guy's army. But who would I replace? Because I was kind of thinking of going 6 minimum, possibly up to 8. But if I went 6 minimum, I reckon 1 pike could probably get rid of. But if I went up to like 8, then it would probably be, because I still want some horse to fight, you know, to chase their wreck. Because they do have like some, like, okay, this one isn't a great example. They've only got 2 slingers, but like these guys have got like a ton of foot skirmishers. So yeah, anyway, alright, it's just something to think about. It's not something that needs to be dwelt on too much. Do I have a agent in this region? I've got a few, but not the type I was specifically looking for. What kind of bowmen are these? Gallic bowmen, alright. This is kind of like a mini siege army. Alright. What's your dealio? You can do military training, but you can also annoy enemies, which is good. Alright. So we're going to get you coming down here. I would rather them not take this settlement as well, so I'm going to move up to it, with the intention of crushing them next turn. Are you outside the settlement? Yes, you are. Interesting. Ready for battle. I certainly don't want to attack you with you, just because you've got like a ton of ballistas. Ready for battle. It still annoys me that there isn't actually a road that goes through to there. Alright, anyway.
How may I serve you? I revel. I have completed my mission.
That did absolutely nothing to them. Or very little to them. Anyway. Let's go with 6. You still can't get any good infantry over here, can you? Yeah, but that's mainly because Phapsis fell. Okay. Come on, Haruli, come and fight them. Right, they're not really much to worry about, but they've been pushed back. They seem to have fled. That's a considerable army. Let's go and annoy it. Good. We can get ballistas and that's it. Alright. Have I started repairing this? No, I haven't. Well, let's start then. Civil settlement. Dismantle that, of course. And I think I wasn't going to build these dudes here. Yeah, because they're just not that great. I suppose we could throw in a temple. Yeah. And what is this? I can't repair it anyway. I want to dismantle it. Alright, okay, it has been dismantled, sorry, that was me being silly. In case you've been wondering why I haven't been upgrading my troops, because I've had the option, it's just, I've always had to spend money elsewhere, and it's not super important, it's handy, but I'm not like, you know, I don't think it's massively important to do. I would do it if I had like a ton of spare cash, but I don't. Battle of Trapezos. Thunder only happens when it's raining. I suppose over here is alright. It will do. Okay. Let's get setting up. I can't remember what they had. There was no army actually here, was there? So I'm presuming there isn't a ton of horse. Although that's kind of famous last words. Presume this. Presume that. Yeah, but I mean, it's not really going to matter, is it? Alright, cool. Me mumbling to myself. That's it. Just straight up, hey, General. Don't lose battles. Just don't do it. It's not my way. It's some people's way, but not my way. I'm anti-losing battles. Let's just check what they had. Archers, slingers. I don't see any horse, so that's fine. Oh, pardon me. I could have maybe rushed these over. I don't think they'll catch him in time. Not without taking a lick or two, I reckon. As they'll probably enter range over there. Oh, what? We've lost sight of him. Alright, never mind. And they're set up so far back. I don't like that they've set up so far back. Let's get you over there.
Quick march. Defensive positions.
You might wonder why I turn off skirmish mode as well. It's just that I find they act like idiots sometimes when they're on skirmish mode. Should we attack their general? Because all of these dudes are fairly armoured and whatnot. I suppose these Eastern infantry aren't. Oh, we should probably smack their archers. Are they going to do anything? Alright, they are slinging, okay. I wasn't sure who they were hitting there. I was like, are they actually doing any damage? Who are these guys? Oh.
At speed. Yours to command. Double time. At the double. Commander. Quick march.
Oh, can you actually go up there? Alright, that's pretty cool. I didn't realise that. Didn't I see some skirmishers over here?
We are at your command.
Brave Romans to a man.
By your command.
Ready for orders. Slingers. Fire.
Alright. Actually, just move up.
Missiles ready and waiting. Fire, fire.
Can you get through there? Yes, you can.
Awaiting orders. Sons of Mars.
You fire on them.
Auxiliary Cappadocian cavalry.
No.
Missiles awaiting targets.
Don't walk into getting beat up.
Jupiter gives us strength.
Alright, have they tried to snake round? Okay, interesting.
Slingers.
Alright, you can ram them.
Halt.
You can stop doing what you're doing, basically.
Auxiliary Cappadocian cavalry.
At the ready.
Auxiliary cavalry.
Good old hammer and anvil. Yeah. A hammer and anvil. Genius. Genius maneuvers. But it is... Wow, what's this guy's name? Igor Capu. Igor Cap... Igor Cap... I can't even say it quickly. That's a great name, though. It sounds like it should be 4 names, like... At least 3 names, let's say. No, 4 names, I reckon. Crushed into one. Oh, interesting. Well, since you've already got the level 3 version, I might as well keep it. I wouldn't have manually gone to build the auxiliary level 3, but as I said, since you've already got it, then fine. Oh, crap, we are actually going to have a rebellion over here. Which I didn't think about. I might have to run the Emperor up here. We'll still have a rebellion, but at least we'll be nearer to deal with it. You could actually sprint all the way to there, so let's do that. So wherever it pops, if it pops at the capital, I'm not worried, because it ain't going to take the capital, but if it pops in any of these 3, obviously, if it pops here, it's a bit annoying, so I'll probably take that, but then I'll have to take it back. But, it's not the end of the world. Okay, you're raising some troops. Was I moving you down? I can't quite remember. I feel like it's... Well, you need to come here to get some archers. You don't need to be here this turn, but... we do need you here. Can you get them in Samosta as well? Yeah, okay. So you can move in this general direction. Yeah, you need infantry, which you can get further down here, but... you know, if they're going to be encamped, it actually might make a little bit of sense to fight them with the ballistas. But I think what I'm going to do actually is just do a 2-army auto-resolve on them. Or possibly even a 1-army auto-resolve. I haven't fully decided yet. Don't really want to spend my money doing that. I do need another army down here though. Can you kill him? Yeah, of course you can. Go do a bit of exploring. Where was that? Oh yeah, that's right. I was sending you up north. Because we're going to get ready to take this land over here finally. You can head up that way. Stop running from me, you stupid rebels. Bloody rebels. I suppose we'll just drop you in the city. Because this place is kind of annoying. A lot of rebellions. Yep. And you as well. There's another army around here, isn't there, that's meant to be coming up north. Not you. Is it you? Yes, it is you. Right, you can move super far, which pleases me greatly. Is there an actual walled settlement here that I need to take? Well, no. Well, I don't really need you up here then, actually. Oh well, you've moved already, but in general I don't need you in that area. Was I sending you around? Yeah, that's what I was doing with this fleet. Sort of in preparation for the future. Okay. You're just kind of sitting here. Maybe I will send you around here though, because they do still have some sort of... All my enemies have basically ran out of sea. Well, I suppose down here there's still some sea. Is it worth sending you up here? There is 2 fleets. I think maybe by the time you get up there it might not be worth it, but... You are kind of keeping the peace here though. And if you were to leave... You're not actually even in there. I know you are in there. And if you were to leave, we'd probably have a rebellion over here. So alright, you've just got to stick there for the time being. Yeah, that's fine. Okay, I think we can end turn. Unusual for me to... Oh yeah, sorry, I forgot about them. Unusual for me to end a turn, but like being able to end it instantly without... Oh no, you've got like someone to upgrade or or a province to... You've got like a... What do they call it? An edict. Whatnot. Old edicts. Right, but I think we've got Anatolia pretty much under control. There'll be a rebellion or 2, but we'll crush that. And it should enable us to be able to start to crush the Sassanids. Or at least push them like way further back into Asia. Yeah, I forgot about this. This is a siege army, isn't it? Oh no, it's not a siege army. It's just like a... It's just a good army. Okie dokie. Yeah. No. Where was the other place? Cenabon. I feel like I know where that is, or at least I should know where that is. Yes, that was it. I think I was gonna turn this into a bit of a military province, wasn't I? Yeah, that makes sense. Alright. And where did that rebellion pop here? That's perfect. Kind of didn't really need the general to sprint all the way over here, but... Or the Emperor. I keep calling him the general. These guys are a little bit interesting, aren't they? Oh, they're pretty beat up. Alright, you're going to have to sprint back down here. It's like the Grand Old Duke of York. Marched them up to the top of Sinope, and then we marched them back to Samosata. I could let them fester for another turn, couldn't I? Yeah, let's let them fester for another turn. I'm going to keep you in this province, but I'm just going to move you further forward. You can do a bit of, you know, stuff. Whatever it is you do. Alright, you need to be sabotaged. Right, they're still sitting outside the city for some reason. Ah, crap, did we get stunk up? We did. Alright. Could you get to this city, though? You could, alright, that's fine. Alright, I think I'm just going to fight these and with an auto-resolve. I shouldn't really, though. It's just, it's not a great army to fight this type of army. Ah, we'll do it though anyway. It's why not? It's pussy otherwise. It's a good thing that my legionary cohorts are just badasses. So they'll be able to deal with horse as well. Just our artillery. The only thing our artillery is really doing is actually going to draw them out of their little complex, but that's not that great. Keep you guys back. Yeah, I don't like the compositions, but like, you know, what can you do? It is what it is. I just need to deal with these arseholes. They should come out, all right? I mean, I can always move forward a bit if I need to. Yeah, okay.
Enemy reinforcements approaching.
That is a point. Where are their reinforcements coming from? It should be from over there, really. Just judging by the way I attacked them and where they were positioned. I don't want to fire at stuff that I'm just not going to hit.
We await your orders. Archers, advance at speed. Awaiting orders.
I'm going to split my archers up into two groups. Just going to move you guys up a little bit more, just to dissuade any sort of shenanigans from them. Fire on them.
At the double. What are your orders? Fill the sky. At the ready. What are your orders?
But guard, don't chase them.
Brave Romans to a man. Archers,
they're coming to charge us.
Archers!
Fill the skies!
Not really that surprising.
We are at your command. Loose!
Alright, you're doing fine.
Orders, my lord.
Ballista! Fire!
By your command.
Not so fine.
Heavy archers!
We await your orders. Fire on them!
The men are wavering.
Yeah, well,
Archers!
At the double! Quick march! Fire!
yeah, shit, they're proper getting tore up here as well, aren't they?
We await your command. Break the lines!
I'll have to get the general in.
March at speed! Riders! At the double! At your service. Heavy archers!
Our general is under attack.
Back! Withdraw! Proud Romans all!
You need to intercept them.
Our orders! Come on, archers!
At your service.
And they chase them around.
Heavy archers!
At the ready! Find your targets!
Proud Romans all! At your service. Field artillery.
This
Your
is
command. Fire on the
not going quite how I envisaged.
archers! Riders at the commander. Orders understood. Yours to command.
Alright, get stuck in there.
Come on, archers!
Archers!
These guys are getting a little bit
We await your orders.
overrun.
Fire on the enemy!
Understood.
Shit, general, come back.
Advance!
We await your orders.
As you
The battle is turning in our favor.
Is it? Doesn't feel that way.
archers!
As I said, I knew this wasn't like the best army setup to deal with these guys.
We await your orders.
At the ready! Fire! Back! Back!
Our men flee the field of battle. This is a shameful display.
Alright, get over there. These guys are still holding on.
Await your command. Victory! Archers! Quickly now!
We are at your command. Come on, archers!
Camel archers, get over there.
My lord!
You guys go after the horse archers.
Your orders. Ready.
Get these guys.
Orders, my lord.
You move up, hit these.
Romans ready for duty. At speed.
Fall behind him. We'll fall behind our lines.
At the ready. We are at your command.
Archers! Fill the sky!
Hit these. The general's dealing with them.
At the ready. Fire on the enemy. Ballista.
One of our units has used all its ammunition.
Crap, they fell, which isn't great.
Yours to command.
Have to get the general in.
Field artillery awaiting orders.
Drop your weapons, field artillery.
Waiting. Engage. Orders. What are your orders? Archers. By your command. Archers. Waiting orders.
You pull up to the front.
What are your orders?
You get out of it. I don't want you guys shooting at my general.
Quick march. Your orders. Orders understood.
One of our units has used all its ammunition.
Which ones? I'm presuming it's... Oh, it's none of my camel archers. Who's used all its ammunition then?
Loose.
Archers!
Where are you going? Fire on them.
Our orders.
Our men flee the field of battle. This is a shameful display.
Fire on them.
Ballista. Proud Romans all.
Intercept them. Right, too late. They ran away from you. Where's the general?
At your service.
Alright, just randomly hanging out over there. Whip those skirmishers.
Archers! Quick, march!
Come forward, archers.
Attacking order!
The enemy general is dead.
Good.
We await your command.
Come on, archers! Fire! Forward!
Hit the slingers.
Your command.
I'll let the general deal with the skirmishers.
Ready and waiting.
Alright, they actually had some
Brave Roman
infantry left, which I didn't realise.
We await your orders! Come on, archers! Archers! Amisos!
Alright, general, you can pull out.
At the ready!
Is that not it? I guess these guys are still alive. Where are my other camel archers? Yeah, I mean, I knew from the start that we didn't have the correct, like, you know, it wasn't a great army composition to deal with this army, but I'll live with it. It was more a case of I just wanted to crush these guys. And hopefully, although I haven't had the city for quite a while, but hopefully there's like a barracks there. So I can actually get my units like legionnaires and pikemen and stuff like that, because I can get archers from this province now, which is good, and good archers at that.
Forgive me, but I cannot. Commander.
Besieging the settlement!
Ready for battle. Commander.
Yes, good. I'm gonna wait to sort that out.
At your command. We hunger for battle. At your command. Ready for battle.
Okay, we got that army there. This army's... I'd like to think we could defend here. Could be a little bit risky.
Commander,
But I guess there's not much we can do about it. Let's just move into Palmyra.
Ready for battle.
at your command. Ready for battle.
If only you could move far enough, you could go and take Edessa.
Advance.
But I don't know what's actually in there, to be fair. These guys don't worry me too much, but I still might actually stink them up. These guys got stunk up. Yeah, I'm just gonna get them, just to be on the safe side. As I said, I feel like I could hold out against them. I should, but just, you know, better to be safe than sorry. Can you give them all of these? I don't think you can. No.
On the move. Commander, we hunger for battle.
Alright, that's fine. You sprinted over there. What's the deal with this army over here?
How can I serve?
Don't really know much about it. Could I take it? Should I take it? Could be another one of them bloody battles.
Ready for battle.
But I feel like it.
We take this settlement for Rome.
This army's a little bit better composed though. They do have... And they got some better units here. And like leveled up a bit, but it should still be fine. I just want to hurt them. Who do they think they are coming in here taking my land? I need more money as well. I actually might set up by the sea, just because they do have a lot of cav. They might have some chumps who come over by the sea as well, but we'll deal with them. So if we set up there, put you two there, but you're basically going to move to block that bit off there. I'm presuming they're going to come out and fight us because we've got ballistas. They usually tend to do that when that's the case. These shadows. I thought they might have some boats, but all the better that they don't.
Listen for orders, and all will be well. Pikemen ready for orders.
I might actually set up like this.
As you command.
Actually, it's probably too late to fuck around. Alright, they did have some infantry. I suppose it's going to take them a while to get here. Yeah, it's just too much of a effort to move them over there. If I didn't have these guys, then I would, but they're not going to get there in time. Alright, if you're just going to stand there, then, you know, we'll fire a shot or two into you. Specifically their actual cavalry, not their skirmishers. Yeah, it's doing a pretty good job. Alright, halt, don't fire again on them. Fire on these slingers.
Our hidden units have been discovered.
Hunters! Fire on them! Legionaries! At the double! Ready and waiting. Romans, ready for duty.
did a pretty good job. That's fine.
By your command. Ready and waiting. Legionary cavalry. Your orders.
Hit them. But don't chase after them.
Ready and waiting. At your service. Jupiter gives us strength. Missile-armed warriors. Fire on them. Hunters. Legionaries.
Alright, these guys have got pummeled, but there's not really much I can do about it.
The battle is turning in our favor.
Oh, oh.
We await your command. Legionary cavalry. Goals. Ballista. Fire on the enemy.
Our general is under attack.
At your service. As
Ready
you
and
command.
waiting. Yours to command.
Brave Romans.
Get in there, pull out.
Ready and waiting.
Give them another charge.
Ready for orders.
Hunters.
Now! Legionaries.
We await your command. Ready.
Orders understood.
Commander. Yours to command.
Alright.
Ready and waiting.
Legionary cavalry.
Forward.
Hit this eastern cavalry. Obliterate.
By your command.
Riders, forward!
Yes, commander.
Legionaries.
Missiles ready.
Fire on them.
Legionary cavalry.
You still dicking with these guys?
Romans ready for duty.
Actually, don't bother chasing the horse skirmishers.
Glory. Hunters.
Loose.
No good will come from it.
Await your command. On my order.
Our men flee the field of battle. This is a shameful display.
Legionary cavalry.
Alright, did a unit of our cavalry get smashed up?
Legionaries.
Yes, they did indeed.
Double time. Back.
Our men flee the field of battle. This is a shameful display.
Oh well, couldn't keep an eye on everything. It wasn't really that close, come on.
Ready for orders.
You can't get good cavalry over here, can you? No. Alright, so you're just gonna have to wait. I don't even think I can get... I can desert raiders, but... or riders, but they're not that great. I suppose we've got to stick one of them in there for now. Oh. I didn't actually want to end turn, so that was quite handy.
Your orders. Moving out. The waves.
I could just stick these guys to, you know, like auto path their way all the way over there for a couple of turns, but then in between turns they'll move and the camera will pan to that, and I don't like it when the camera pans away from where I actually wanted them to be. Does that make sense? I hope it makes sense. Yeah, this army doesn't really need to go all the way up there, but actually, you know what it can do, since this place has been a bit of a punish in terms of rebellions, it can sit in here and just keep the peace, keep the order. There isn't actually a bridge there, is there? No, I don't think so, so better to go that way, I guess. Okay. Good times.
How can I assist you?
I'll give you some of that.
How can I serve Rome?
You can serve Rome by doing a bit of scouting. Oh, fucking Sakistan, man. Alright, well.
I would do anything for Rome.
This is kind of going to be a bit annoying for the next couple of turns. Stuff being taken, retaken and whatnot, but it is what it is. You doing a bit of levelling up over here? I think you are, aren't you? And that army here. I'm actually
At your command.
gonna finally get rid of this army. Just because I need cash. So I think it's time to disband it. I mean, it served its purpose, sort of, but if I get attacked again, then I get attacked again, and they won't be there. What's this guy got? What's he good at? Land recruitment. Alright, okay, well, this guy can be a bit of a recruiter when I need a recruitment army. I'm going to have to try and remember him. Aquello. Alright.
Ready for battle.
I'll have to look. I'll have to say I know that I've got... Yeah, there we go, 7.5. It gave me an extra £1.5, which I need. Truth be told. Alright, so you come across. You're waiting there another turn, aren't you, to crush those rebels. You're going to have to come back here and deal with these pricks. I need this army to hurry up and get over here. Well, they can embark somewhere over here and then sprint. They'll be much quicker. But this army, yeah, I've got the forces in the position. It's just almost getting them into the right spots. And then we'll sweep across. I should actually be using you to fucking raid this trade line as well. I'm being a bit silly not, because that's costing me a bit of money as well, just obviously having a full navy and not having it raid or do anything. Like, at least that other full navy that I've got, like, one's on its way up that way, but then there's that other one, but at least that one's kind of like trying to maintain public order, so it's kind of doing something I can understand, whereas that navy's just sitting there. It's like, yeah, we'll just hang out on our holidays out in the Adriatic. Is this still the Adriatic here, or are we actually into the Mediterranean? The Adriatic's obviously here, but I don't know if this counts as the Adriatic or whether it's actually into the Mediterranean. But whatever. Oh, did they actually come and attack us here? I kind of wasn't expecting that.
Fall back. Journey complete.
Oh well, you weren't anyone that important. And that's kind of fine. I can bring that other general who I just disbanded. I can bring him over here and rustle up another army, which is what I wanted to do. Okay. But as you can see, army... There isn't an army here, but there will be. But there's like a line now of my troops. And they're going to push across. And smash. But first things first, move you. You sit there and do a bit of... It's pretty good. Okay. Move you up to Herger. You into there, deploy. Deploy. Shit. I wish I hadn't done that now. I could have gone and assassinated that guy. Good. Rubbish. Oh, can you actually get these? That might not be a bad idea. It's an ambush. Yeah, let's fight. I haven't done an ambush in ages. And it is a primarily infantry-based army, so, like, if it had been a ton of horses, I would have just auto-resolved it, just because trying to ambush horses is just a pain in the bum. Whereas this, like, we'll ambush these guys nice and sweet. Okay.
By your command.
By your command.
At your service. Pikemen, form phalanx.
What are your orders? Melee cavalry.
These two units of horse are just going to protect, because these guys are going to run, and they might get round the back, so they're going to guard there. These guys are going to come in here and smash them.
We await your command.
General, sit there.
Missile infantry at your command.
You guys sit there, but don't fire at will, because I don't know who I'm going to fire at just yet.
Pikemen! I look around and I am proud to be your general. Any soldier would say the same. Courage is in every one of you. That's confidence. Missile infantry ready. Ready for orders.
Swift riders. By your command.
Slingers! Take fire!
Melee cavalry ready.
Auxiliary Cappadocian cavalry!
My lord.
Just whip these hillmen.
Commander! Missiles ready and waiting.
The enemy general is dead.
Auxiliary Cappadocian cavalry. Riders.
Actually pull through to there.
Ready for orders.
Slingers! Fire on the enemy! Auxiliary Cappadocian cavalry!
Actually, stay where you're at.
The double! Missile infantry ready.
Want to try and kill all of them? Nah, I don't need to do that. managed to kill a fair few of my own men. Good times. Who doesn't like killing their own men? That's what I'd say. I probably could have killed every man on that battlefield. If I'd really wanted to, but I couldn't be bothered. I probably should have. Okay. It's time for you to deal with these penises. I don't want that though, we can dismantle that. Could probably dismantle this as well, in all fairness. I mean, a Shrine of Jupiter, get me the Shrine of Gabanus. Copacabana. Alright. Yeah, I need someone to go and have a little look over here. To find these two. Where's the other army? There was another army over here, I know that. Could be hiding in ambush, I suppose. I could go and attack that, but I'm going to wait. There's no reason to rush.
My wits and words are yours. I shall.
Good job. As for you, they're pretty beat up. No, I don't want to spend any money on that. You've moved up. Okay. You've moved. You're raiding now. We're getting. Is that the quickest way? Is it? I guess it must be. Otherwise, why would you have gone that way? Alright, these guys can't even feed themselves, it seems, which is pretty good. I'll plop you right on the border. You keep going that way. And it leaves us with a bit of money. Now I'm pretty sure there was somewhere where I put one of those. Oh, yeah, good point. suppose one of them. One from commerce, because we are making some money from commerce, so I'm going to throw in another one of them. But there was somewhere else where there was... That's not what I was actually thinking about, but we'll stick in a religious settlement. But that, again, that's not where I was thinking of. I was thinking of somewhere else. I think there's somewhere else where there's some... yeah, Cenobum, that was it. Sticking you there. Alright. Let's head over to technology. I don't really need buildings. Cultural conversion, yeah, handy. And you know what, that is pretty good, lowering the banditry. That will help me out money-wise. Alright, bang that in. And I'm going to end this episode here. So positive stuff. Taking all of that. Still some sort of we take, they take over here, but that will certainly come to an end pretty soon. Moving these guys over, that good army. And then, as I said, we're going to sort of gradually crush our way across. And over here, hopefully next episode as well, we'll start the war to take Swabia, since we need it. And I might even bust up the Vandals as well. And these, maybe. It's a shame I can't take all of this province, because I don't want to fight the Germanic Confederation just yet. But yeah, everything's pretty good. Alright, cool. I'm going to end this episode here, as I said. Remember to like and subscribe. Join us tomorrow when we'll continue things. Until then, thanks for watching. Take care. Bye-bye.